vendor resources. Some of my SMEs, subject matter experts in the room for the Business Talking Library. That's one of the platforms that I use. Tia, Acre, Tiffany, Overby, Edward, Ronan, that's to name a few. We connect you to the experts who know what they know how to do. I don't know how to do everything. I want to do everything, but I don't do everything. So I had to learn how to delegate. So write this down. Learn how to delegate. Learn how to delegate. We want to do everything because we pinching pennies. We want to save money. We just had the SPDC up here. They help y'all with a lot of free stuff. Now, our stuff ain't free, but they stuff free. Just want to let y'all know that now. Our stuff ain't free, but they stuff is free. But we do some free stuff sometimes. So what I want to talk about today is I want to talk about communication. And a lot of the times I have worked with a lot of entrepreneurs. They're very, very scared to talk about what they do. They quick to push the business card in your face or say, go to my website to go see what I do. Go, here go my flyer, here go my capability statement, but you won't sit down and have a conversation. And that's a lot of times the problem we have when I say leaving money on the table, because you're running from it instead of sitting there having a conversation. So I got 4 key terms I want you all to do your homework, and I want you to really look up. There is a business dictionary if you're not aware of it. You can get it on the app. It's by freedictionary.com. You need to look up the word communication. Y'all writing? I'm sorry, I'm a classroom teacher. My session is class participation. Class participation. Look up the word communication, value. Value proposition. Unique value proposition. There's a difference between those two. Value proposition is a universal, what you do for your business. Unique value proposition, it pertains particularly to you. That's the skill sets that you acquired from corporate America, from your rituals and routines growing up. Being in this terminal reminded me of my dad. He was a longshoreman for 45 years until he passed away 3 years ago. So I used to live out here at JAXPORT all the time. This was not here when he was working. They were just building it. So entrepreneurship is running my family. He had a barbecue place. He was a longshoreman. My grandfather owned a farm in Georgia. So you have a lot of rituals and routines in your family lineage that birthed the entrepreneurship. That is a part of your DNA as an entrepreneur. And you need to showcase that in your skill sets when you're communicating. So you got to make sure you're telling your story through your unique value proposition and your regular value proposition in your business, how you provide value. One of my, Dale said it on the JAXPORT marketing team said it best. And I'm going to ask you guys the question. What problem are you guys solving? What problem are you solving in your business? Don't look at the money, but what problem? Do some of you all have solution for the crime that's going on in our city? Do you have a solution for the homeless that's living on our street? Do you have a solution for those people that's underemployed? Do you have a solution for those people who get ready to retire, but they really can't retire? They got to go do a second act. What problem does your product and service solve? And when you attach that to your business, guess who you're going to attach? Your customer personas. So my first slide, it talks about your big idea. That's what we're talking about, your value proposition. Knowing the value you bring, the value you provide, and being able to tell a message. Don't be afraid, don't be scared. In that folder, there is a colorful handout. It says the 90-second anatomy pitch. I put my pitch on the front. That's what you guys gonna do while I'm talking. Flip the back. You're gonna figure yours out while I am talking and going through it. Why? Because y'all gonna use it today. So you need to make sure you make them bullet points. You got access to your company information on your phone. Or I told you this is a class participation session. We working now. See, y'all done sat back and talked, and made y'all exercise. Now you finna work. Finna work now. So get your handout out. Let's start with your unique value proposition statement. First of all, you need to find out When you're doing your introduction, you always start with a question. My question, one of my questions, because I have several different pages, so I'm going to use the one I use a lot. Do you have workload that has reached this peak? You know, some of us, we don't have support staff. We the one-man show. We do everything. You know, we the secretary, we the receptionist, we the logistics person, we the transportation driver. Have your workloads reached this peak? I am Therese Gamble, the founder and CEO of CRPC Consulting. That's who I am. My company is CRPC Consulting. I'm headquartered in Jacksonville, Florida, but I'm also located in Southeast Georgia. I have expanded my business last year. And here is our solution that I provide. So you go into your top 3 services that you make the most money, you get the most clients for. Even some of us do a slew of stuff. But just pick the top 3 that you do the best at. For me, it's relationship matchmaking. The second one is helping them with operation development best practices with tools. And I do that also being affiliated with Google for Startup, as well as the Microsoft Store. Yes, I work with them both. I have to keep them separated, but then I work for, at this event, I'm working both of them. Because some of them, one has one tool, the other has another tool. You know your budget, so you work with the budget that you can work with what the tools you get. Then in your next, when Coach Jay talked about your capability statement, that's why I came up with a suggestion that we put our capability statements in this folder. So you all can see an example of what the procurement count is talking about and what they're looking for. This helps give them a snapshot of who you are, what you do, what you provide value, and how they can be, you can be able to capitalize on their contract. So I hope y'all writing on your sheet, because you're going to leave the sheet in a few minutes. So, customer persona, on the screen. I found this clip art because I wanted something to represent the different types of customer persona. You have a community activist, his name is Rob, he's 62 years old. So that's our baby boomer generation. Then you got the large project manager, that's Anna, she's 47. She's that generation X. So you got to figure out on your customer persona, go through your customer relationship management system. Well, what's that? Let me break it down to you. How many of y'all use Cash App, PayPal? When you put your hand, Cash App, PayPal. Go back and look at all the money you collected through those revenue streams. Look at the services they're purchasing from you. Is they always purchasing the same thing from you, or are they doing something different? If that person is always purchasing the same thing all the time, and you got a group that's purchasing the same item every time, guess what? That's your customer persona for that service. Nobody taught me this. Remember, there's not a university for entrepreneurship. You learn everything on trial and error. So you have to pay attention to your money, not just the dollars, but who's buying it from you. So you got to make sure when you're providing them, are you giving them personalized services? Are you connecting them with somebody that can help them better than you can? You may can help them on the beginning, but then you may have to pitch them off to somebody else like a Coach Jay. I may be an entrepreneur, they try to get their idea together, get it concrete on paper, but then they may need confidence, or they may need Dale for connection. So I said, okay, Coach Dale, I have a client I need to refer to you that needs your expertise. And then we collaborate and get a schedule to make sure they meet. And what I don't do is just pass them off. I have a conversation. I set up a meeting. We get intimate. Because I'm passing the mic, but I'm doing it professionally. So the client don't feel like they're being dumped on. And I tell them, if they don't do you right, please let me know, because I will not use them again. Because I want to make sure you're getting the value and the help that you need to be successful. Our goal is to help you set you up for success. So if you're doing availability, being available. How many of you are doing virtual meetings now because you can't physically get everywhere? Who uses virtual? Come on, hands up. Hands up. Those of you that's not using video, y'all need to learn. Because that's another way you leave your money on the table, because you won't meet with people through video conferences, through video chat. With my relationship with Startup Ground, we talk all the time on video and WhatsApp. All the time. I'm talking to some in Pakistan and Scotland and United Kingdom. And it's another nugget. You don't have to stay local to do business, y'all. Y'all can stay right here in Jacksonville and do business overseas in London. You can stay right in Georgia, wherever I'm in Georgia, and do business in Europe. They need these services and products that y'all have to offer too. So don't just limit yourself to just local. You can go global. Then how do you help? Remember I told you about the top 3 things? So for example, be personal and professional development coaching or event management and coordinating. Those of you that know me in the room, I do consulting too, but I love putting on events. I'm a preacher's kid. I'm a 3rd generation preacher's kid. I was in the youth department. Church always have events. And when you're a preacher's kid, guess what? You at every last one of the events. So you learn how to do them. So I love putting on events. I love bringing people together. I love bringing unity. I love bringing people together who got problems and the other people who got the solutions. And just to sit back to see it come together, that's like peanut butter and jelly to me. That means it's working. And that's how you have to be about your business. That's what JAXPORT marketing team was talking about. Don't be scared to do your event. It's good to partner with folk. It is real good to partner with folk. But sometimes you got to do it on your own just to see if you can do it on your own. And it helps build your brain. So we writing. Class participation. We writing. Andreas Menke, you writing? All right, what have you done? When I did a couple of pictures with the Jax Chamber at the trade show they did, this was a feedback that they gave me. That I did not give them a success story. What have I done? I got all this experience. I got all these products and services. But what did I do? So for my relational management referral, with nonprofits, because I'm a PK kid, I helped them acquire $225,000 worth of in-kind donations. I was the broker. The church wanted to start a school of ministry. The church wanted to start a self-sufficiency program. They needed equipment. They needed technology. They needed furniture. You know a lot of churches don't have a budget to buy stuff like that. So I had a relationship with one of my alma mater colleges here in Jacksonville. Befriended the procurement department. Did y'all hear my word? Befriended the procurement department. That means I went to their events. I supported what they did. I made sure I introduced myself to the decision makers. So when the church came to me and hired me, I went shopping for them when they had their closed door surplus sale. They gave me a list of what they wanted, and I went shopping. I took pictures. I said, here's your list. This was what they got. Is you okay with what I picked out? They said yes. I went to the procurement department. I said, okay, I need a letter on your church letterhead. I need your 501c3 status. I need you to make sure you list me as proxy so I can get this approval faster. But then usually it takes them 7 to 14 days for approval. How many want to know how fast I got the approval? 24 hours. Because I had a relationship with the procurement department. That's how that came about. The next one I had wrote over 2 years ago. I wanted to have a minority entrepreneur pitch your biz competition at the Microsoft store. I wrote it 2 years ago. And I prayed. I'm a faith believer. I said, God, I need a partner to put this on because this is going to cost some money. I said, my husband's going to be looking at me cross-eyed over there talking about, what you going to do with all of that? You know, we do bootstrap now. Concy ain't got it like that, but we thank God for Mr. Gamble. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you. So I went and had a conversation with the Microsoft store manager. I went in as a customer. My laptop was broke. I needed to get my laptop upgraded. So me and the store manager, 1 hour technician appointment wound up being 6 hours talking in the store. I said, well, what did you do? What do y'all do for small businesses locally? How do y'all help them? And we just went in. And from there, 2 years later, I was able to do the Microsoft store event, and it was amazing. Why they still had business going? We had five first place winners. Microsoft gave the first place winner a brand new Microsoft service. Y'all know I was jealous, right? Because they surprised. So those success stories, you need to be able to have them. That's 1 or 2 bullet points. They say, I coached 450-something people in the fourth quarter of 2018. Or I designed 1,500 websites. Or I managed social media pages. That'll represent who you are. So make sure you're giving them the numbers in your success story. Now this is where we really miss it as entrepreneurs. That's why communication is important. We forget to ask. I think Devin Reed said it earlier. He said you need to ask what jobs need to be done or what jobs are not getting done. So I put you some example questions up here of what your ask can be. You can ask for new customers from a different persona that you normally don't do business with. You can ask for a partner. You can ask for mentors. You can even ask for real estate or an existing building. Are you seeking funding for a particular project or opportunity? Or in this room, in a few minutes, you all need to be finding the prime contractors to find out who got subcontracts, so you all can get some of that money. So according to Brandon, he told us before preparing for this, between $3,000 to $200,000 is set aside for small businesses on subcontracting opportunities. Mason Construction is in the house that just won a $40 million contract. I hope y'all taking notes now, because I'm not going to keep saying this, because I'm going to get y'all to them if you don't. $40 million contract, 20% of that has to go to small business. Nobody in this room should be sitting at their table on their phone doing something else today. That's all I'm going to say about that. And then when you get done with your pitch, you need to remind them again who you are, what you do, how to find you, how to call you. So you got to make sure you all are, like they'll say, you got to be present in the room. Like Coach Jay say, you got to communicate and have that confidence. So now, do we have our handouts filled out? Class participation. Remember my session, working, class participation. Hands up, who got the paper done? Let me see the paper up. Let me see the paper up. Y'all know I used to be a classroom teacher. Paper up. All right, because you're going to need them. You're going to need them. What I need you to do now is I need you to pull LinkedIn up on your phone. I hope y'all profiles are updated. Come on, my coaches. You got to get them cell phones. That's nice. LinkedIn, go to the app. When you open the app, at the bottom of the screen should be emblem says My Network. Got two-headed people on them. Need to click on that. Then there's a plus sign should be down to the bottom on the right for you to open to get the menu option to select Find Nearby. Come on, each one teach one. Y'all can talk, because y'all getting ready to talk in a few minutes. This is a strategy Microsoft Store taught me at the Picture Biz Fest, how to network with everybody that's in the room. Coach Jay gave me an idea. I ain't think about doing it. She would go to Panera Bread and just turn it on and just see who in Panera Bread eating. Now, I'm not going to do that, but unless it's somebody I want to meet. So let's make sure that we have LinkedIn on. Coaches, can we go out there and check with everybody and make sure we good? JAXPORT can witness, yes. Can we make sure everybody has LinkedIn up? So once you have it up, you should start seeing different people's profile pop up that's near you. If you don't have your phone, you're going to go old school. So that means it looks like everybody in the room, I gave out business cards. But the reason we using LinkedIn, because guess what? You get to look at their whole profile. You get to see who they are, what they've done, their recommendations, and to vet them before we even talk to them to see if you want to do business with them. So we're going to get ready, as everybody has LinkedIn up. If you have it up and it's Find Nearby, I need you to stand up so we can see who has it. When you have it, I need you to stand up. Awesome, Mr. Edward. If you have yours, come on, let's each one teach one. Let's come on, this is called collaboration. Come on. I got some social media people in the house. Come on. Each one teach one. When you have it, please rise to your feet. Rise to your feet. We taking too long. Come on. Oh, Mr. Bryan got picking up a whole bunch of people on here. Awesome.
We done.
Everybody up. Once you have LinkedIn, so I can know who is online and connected. Come on, because our lunch speaker is here, and I'm not going to take up none of this time. I want to hear our lunch speaker. Come on. All right, if you need help, please raise your hand. Please raise your hand if you need help. All right, I need everybody to stand up. Everybody up on your feet. Up on your feet. Up on your feet. Y'all get some exercise today. Up on y'all feet.
Calling me out.
Picture y'all.
Remember Coach Jay told everybody to go to someone in the room that you do not know. This is what you're getting ready to do. Where's Whitney? I saw earlier, Whitney. Whitney, we need our music, sweetie. The little song I told you about. We need some moving music. Okay, gotcha. Alright, once you have LinkedIn, we gonna transit. Listen out to everybody. Okay, everybody eyes up. Coach Bill, Coach Jay. Everybody listen, because we got to be creative when we get ready for do lunch. So I got to give you some instructions. We're listening while you're networking, which is going to take place over there with the vendors. Y'all need to listen. You're going to come back on this side to grab your lunch and come back to your seat. So by the time we finish networking, y'all have your lunch, you come back to your seat, and we'll be ready for our speaker. So networking should take no more than 10 minutes. When you hear the music, that means you need to start heading back to your seat. So the networking, you need to meet us over there at the vendor area starting now. Connect, use your phone with LinkedIn, meet somebody you don't know.